What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Crypto Wealthy channel into another episode where we're going to discuss about the Bitcoin price, what Bitcoin did in previous 3 days, and also we have some insanely good adoptional news for the crypto space in general in 2020. And now let's get started. So make sure you stay with us to the end and also hit that like and subscribe button because we have some very interesting news and development in the crypto space in the previous 2 days. And as we can see, after this breakout over here on this level of resistance, we managed to surge around 20% on $8,300 level of resistance right now, where we are staying and trying to find some kind of a level of support. Now, I observed very well what the price is doing, and I mentioned in the previous videos that we made first higher low over here, which means after these touches, it wasn't a consolidation around this support. It was just touch and reverse, and after that we had a power to hold above this zone over here, which meant that the Bitcoin is trying on some kind of a way to break this level of resistance, and we managed it. This often means that the bears are very tired because they had no power, no more Bitcoin to sell and push us below this level over here, which means bulls made pretty well decision to go in the sideways trading over here, and after that buy a lot of Bitcoins and push us on the upside. Also, one of the most important things is the volume. The volume is back, guys. We have around $1.5 billion per 24 hours over here, which means that we are now pretty stable to try to build new bull rally over here. Also, one more bullish indicator is the MACD. MACD, as I mentioned in the previous video, is trying to convert on bullish side, and for now we are succeeding there. We can see that we are still on some kind of a border over here, but if we manage to rally on the upside like we had here, and here, we are going to have pretty good push on the Bitcoin price, which is good sign and indicator that new bull market is ahead of us. Also, the falling wedge that we had on the long-term pattern, as we can see in the previous 6 months that we had this downtrend over here, is played out pretty well for us, because as we know, those patterns tend to go on the bullish side after we have some kind of a squeeze of the price over here, and everything is fine for now. We are very bullish, very interesting stuff and development on the price. Also on the fundamental, we're going to discuss about fundamental side also a little bit later, but let's check bearish side. Is there any bearish sides? Of course there is, and it's better to mention because we need to act as a professional investors and traders. Even so we are not that, we need to act like it in order to become one. And now let's see what is going on with the bears. Now, a little bit bearishness into this situation is pretty healthy and pretty needed for the Bitcoin. We really don't want to see parabolic move as we had over here, and after that some kind of a crash. So for now, bearishness isn't a bad thing for the Bitcoin in about this moment. As I can show you over here, RSI is trying to enter the overbought zone over here, which means after the RSI got into the overbought zone, usually we going to expect the price going a little bit down. Now, I'm saying a little bit down as a correction. I'm not telling you that it's going to crash, even so it could, but I'm not telling you in this case it could crash the price all the way down. I'm just telling you that it is a possibility that we could see some kind of a reversal for the correction of the Bitcoin price as here, and after that starting to go up. And I personally really want to see that in order to see some kind of a building level of support over here in order to see health grow in the Bitcoin price. I wanted to trade this bullishness all over again, but when I saw the RSI is an overbought zone and there is a possibility to correct this market a little bit in order to continue some healthy rally, I gave up. So for now I'm going to wait to see what the RSI could do. Also, the other side of it, it's possible that could happen if the Bitcoin starts moving around without any correction. The RSI could hold here even 5 to 6 days as it did over here, and here. This is not so healthy as I think it is, because it could crash us all the way down all over again. We don't want that. So for now, correction, healthy correction is totally fine in order for us to break those levels over here, and after that heading over to the 20 exponential moving average. And this is why I'm telling you to be patient and pretty positive, as I told you in the few previous videos. Good things for the Bitcoin is yet to come. Last but not least, we need to bring the weekly chart. This chart is very important, as this 20 exponential moving average, weekly exponential moving average, showing us that it's pretty good indicator to show us in what kind of a trend the Bitcoin is. As we can see, whenever we broke it, we had a bullish rally over here. Also over here, every time Bitcoin managed to retest this, bounce and heading over on the upside. Also over here, we broke on the downside and this indicated us for the trend reversal. Also over here, we broke it right now, and for now we are in some kind of a bullishness. This is also very dangerous to trade because we need to see some kind of a closure above this level of support right now. So we do not want to see fake out. This could easily go on the upside over here and starts to go on the downside and close it below it. We don't want to see that. So this is why I'm telling you to be patient if you want to trade. If you want to see some kind of a long gains, you need to see confirmation on this trend line also that you can enter the long position. I'm certainly not bearish. I'm certainly not too bullish. I'm just neutral to show you guys the real picture of the market, what could potentially happen and what could reverse, not to be surprised in the next period of time of the Bitcoin, because these markets are very dangerous to trade if you don't know what you're doing. So make sure you always watch the both sides, bullish and bearish, so you can be prepared for both of them. Now, I'm really trying not to push these videos over 10 minutes because people maybe are bored to watch or whatever, but still we need to go further to see fundamental side, what is going on the news and how the Bitcoin price could grow even further because of those fundamental stuff that could happen in this 2020 year. And now let's jump right into it. Now, the reason why I'm telling you to be careful with the Bitcoin is because we also do not have new money getting into the space. How do I know that? We can see on the Google Trends, if we search the Bitcoin term, we can see that we are still flat, so no new investors. But many YouTubers are talking about situation between USA and Iran. So if we search this trend, I did some kind of a research on it, and hit the enter, we can see that this chart went all the way on the 100 level. This is very, very interesting to see. Bitcoin also, as some YouTubers mentioned, Sunny Decree and some other people, that the Bitcoin in Iran is trading around $35,000, and that's very interesting. So if we have some Iranian watchers over here, please let us know in the comment section down below what is going on into your country about Bitcoin. So how do people watch the Bitcoin in Iran into this situation after it escalated between USA? Make sure you let us know in the comment section down below what price is Bitcoin traded into Iran. And now, more bullish news for the Bitcoin in 2020. US SEC prioritized crypto compliance in 2020 but hints at kinder gentle approach. So in this case, we can see that the SEC is still concerned about crypto, but they are going to hurry up with the regulation, I'm sure of it. And also I need to remind you, in the previous I think 10 or 20 videos ago, I posted into that video that the Congress is hurrying up the SEC and also IRS to hurry up with the regulation and the laws about crypto in order to regulate it as soon as is possible, because I think US is trying to get into the race about regulation of the cryptocurrency and blockchain technology also in general, because China is doing that very, very fast, and also the other parts of the world. And I don't think that the US is gonna get behind for sure, because every single dollar for them is important. Also, one more very powerful land. Turkey's financial watchdog plans to regulate crypto markets, report says. Capital Markets Boards of Turkey has plans to regulate crypto transactions according to local sources. No country wants to be left behind for the cryptocurrency and Bitcoin opportunity, because yes, this is the new digital asset, or just an asset in 2020, in the new decade. And yes, it is very important for the world because it also represents some kind of a freedom for the people and the money for the countries, and we can see that everybody are trying to regulate this market. So we are in very good position to see Bitcoin price growing even further to the $20,000 in 2020. We still are not out of the woods yet, as the charts show us, but for now we are on the good path to go towards $20,000. So nobody is talking about Bitcoin only here. They're talking about cryptocurrency altcoins. And I told you in many videos before that the altcoins will have its purpose and will stay in this market. That's how it's going to happen. That's how it is. And if some Bitcoin maximalist doesn't like that and talk different way, I'm sorry, it's just It's just like that. Stressing Turkey's potential in both crypto and blockchain, financial experts and Cointelegraph Turkey contributor Erkan Oğuz explained that capital markets board's legal structure would accelerate the growth of the local crypto ecosystem. I guess CMB would also protect investors' rights, which will bring many more investors to crypto projects, he said. Kagla Gul Sankardesh, sorry if I butchered their out, CEO of MenaPay, also remarked regarding the rise of the crypto ecosystem in Turkey. The crypto industry needs sustainable growth, so any news regarding crypto regulation is welcomed. Having a regulatory framework for crypto that ensures the security and sustainability of local and global contributions would pave the way for new investments, employment, and innovation. Everybody are in the race to regulate crypto and to be first in this space. For now, for us, it's very, very good. Whoever it be, the other will follow and they will fill out our bags sooner or later. So this is one of many reasons also to be patient, enjoy the ride, and invest into this market if you are a long-term investor. Last but not least, my favorite one. Thought intriguing. Crypto won't dethrone dollar, says IMF economist. Now, when someone is scared about something, he's usually going to talk about that in other directions. So we can see that they are still mentioning crypto winning against the dethroning dollar or other currencies or whatever. So crypto have a pretty serious spot in this world when since it came out. So we can see that the people are comparing the crypto with the normal currencies, and that's also good for us because crypto is trying to come onto the main door of this world. So we will see what will happen. Of course, this is just thought, I think, but it is worth of mentioning it in order to see where the cryptocurrency world is standing right now. Widely held perception of the dollar's safety and stability have kept it dominant in the international monetary system for decades. Oh yeah, and by the way, you do know how much in debt is the US and how inflated dollar is and where the Bitcoin is. So yeah, just take those stuff in mind and calculate what is better, crypto, Bitcoin, or the US dollar in general. I think this is it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and let us know in the comment section down below what do you think about crypto space now after this spike and after these news that are coming and popping up all the time. And until the next video, happy trading and goodbye.